One of the most common questions buyers ask when they call us is, "Are you the listing agent?" The question almost always means the same thing. Caller believes that going straight to the listing agent will get them a better deal. Now let's talk about that. Did you know that calling the listing agent directly almost never saves you what you think it does? Here's what's actually happening behind the scenes. Now, most listing agents, including ourselves, have an agreement with the seller that says, if I bring the buyer myself, I'll reduce my commission by a small amount. In our market, that's typically a 0.5% to a 1%. So on a $500,000 home, that one half or 1% works out to $2,500 to $5,000 in total savings. Split however the seller and the agent decide. Typically, the seller's paying for that. Now, it's not nothing, but it also is not the windfall that most buyers picture when they make that call. They're thinking they're going to get a great deal because the seller doesn't have to put out any more money. And here's the most important part. That conversation is happening between the seller and the listing agent, and the buyer's not even in the room. They're not even in the same conversation. So before you skip having your own agent representing you, just to chase a small discount, make sure you understand what you're actually giving up. There's a lot to know. And in part 2, we'll cover the bigger issue. What happens when one agent works for both sides of the deal? It's called dual agency. That's what we do here at Sterling Realty. Reach out anytime.